I'm Sydney Preston, and this is Neuro News. Now you're on to something. And now to weather with Esha Karlekar.
Hi, this is Neuro News, and I'm Esha Karlekar, here to catch you up on the weather in your brain. Up here in the large area, we have the cerebrum. It's made up of the left and right hemispheres, and is in charge of functions involving the 5 senses and fine movement control. Down south, we have the cerebellum, which is controlling muscle movements. It also controls your balance, making sure you have no earthquakes in your brain. Even further down in the brain, you can see the brain stem, which sends messages from the other 2 parts of the brain to the spinal cord. You can expect a low pressure system in this area, as it controls automatic functions such as breathing and digestion. Also, be sure to watch out for the corpus callosum brewing in between the right and left hemispheres. There are 4 main lobes in the brain, all with unique weather systems. Here in the northwest area of the brain, we have the frontal lobe. Here we have a storm of personality, problem solving, and intelligence. Right here is this strip of land called the motor strip. We have a constantly moving cold front controlling your muscle movements. And over here is Broca Area City. You can expect some heavy speech with light.
This just in. There are 100,000 miles of neurons in your brain. That's enough to wrap around the world 4 times.
Thank you for that delightful interjection, Sydney. As I was saying, over here in Broca Area City, you can expect some heavy speech with light showers and some more speaking later today. Over here in the northeast corner of the brain, you can expect to see some torrential language interpretation and some interpretation of some other senses, such as hearing and sight. Also some interpretation from an old pressure system, memory. We'll see some strong visual spatial interpretation going northwest at 5 miles per hour. Most people in the sensory strip are seeking cover from the pain and temperature that the region senses. Over here in the east side of the brain, you can find the occipital lobe. The eye of the storm is here, interpreting vision.
And now for an interruption of Esha's terrible play on words. This just in. If you lay the brain down flat, it would be the size of a pillowcase.
Thank you, Alisha. Right here in the midwest part of the brain, you can find the temporal lobe. Expect a blizzard that is a blast from the past, memory. You can hear thunder because of this part of the brain, and you'll find a low pressure system of organization and sequencing brewing in this area. Thank you. Thank you for listening to the weather. And now to Sydney Preston with traffic and sports.
Hi, Sydney Preston here, and I'm here to tell you about how the gray matter inside of your skull, known as your brain, works. The human brain has more neurons than any other species on Earth. With just under 100 billion neurons and 50 trillion synapses connections that fires electrical signals to each other so quickly that there is almost never a traffic jam. There might be a bit of a backup in the cerebral cortex though, as there are 15 million neurons in there alone. Humans have more neurons there than any other animal. So if you're heading over there, be sure to leave a few minutes early.
Breaking news! This also just in. You can't tickle yourself because your cerebellum prevents you from doing so. But it works on other people. Hey, Sydney!
Let's not.
Hey!
News on the game last night of humans versus apes. Humans won with a brain-to-body ratio of 1/50th their body mass to 1/75th their body mass. Humans, however, have the biggest brain-to-body ratio than any other animal, so it wasn't really a surprise that they won. But with the human's brain takes up 25% of the human's energy, so the humans got really tired a lot quicker than all of the apes. Humans also have an advantage called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is when the neurons change their behavior in response to new information. So whenever any of the apes ripped off the human's arms, all the neurons dedicated to those arms would transfer over to dedicate themselves to legs, so they'd be able to run away quicker. Of course, it wouldn't happen right away, but every little bit helps. Also, be sure to see the War of the Planet of the Apes in a theater near you.
Breaking news! This just in. You could live without your entire brain except your brainstem. Back to you, Sydney.
Thanks, Alisha. Be sure to check out the next game on NSC on Friday to see the Marines versus the humans. We are expecting another win for the humans. The humans have been winning this streak for almost 2 million years. They started winning from cooking. Because of cooking, humans have been able to consume more calories quicker, giving them the ability to grow bigger, have more neurons, and have more free time to invent things. That's the sports and traffic for today, folks. And to Alisha. That's the sports and traffic for today, folks. And now to nutrition and health with Alisha.
Hello, I'm Alisha, and I'm here with the finest brain diet approved out of 9 out of 10 nutritionists. There is a 99.999999% chance of it helping you improve the health of your brain. Now, this is a 9-step diet guaranteed to keep your brain young and fit. First, stimulate your mind. Do puzzles, read, or even engage in activities such as arts and crafts. Doing brain-stimulating activities also helps build up neuroplasticity, which was explained by Preston from Traffic and Sports, and it helps the brain create new cells. Next, did you know that physical exercise helps the brain? Well, it does.
Barking news! Breaking news! Did you know that pets have an effect on your state of mind? Well, it does. Being around pets can calm down your brain. You release oxytocin when you're around pets, the same chemicals released by mothers during labor. And now back to something that's not related about dogs.
Thank you, Sydney, for golden retrieving that breaking news for us. Anyway, physical exercise increases the number of blood vessels that carry blood with lots of oxygen to the part of your brain that helps with thought. Not only does it help your brain, but it also reduces the risk of diabetes, improves cholesterol levels, lowers blood pressure, and loses the weight of stress. Having a healthy diet not only helps you lose physical weight, but it helps you build up your brain muscles. Studies have shown that watching your caloric intake makes you less likely to have mental decline as you age. Try not to eat that many cholesterol and saturated fat from animal sources, and try not to eat much trans fatty acids from vegetable oils. Also, eat foods high in folic acid, vitamin B6, and vitamin B12. They help reduce the risk of dementia, a mental disorder in which one experiences symptoms such as personality change, memory loss, and impaired reasoning. If you have high blood pressure, it increases the likelihood of having cognitive decline as you grow older. Eat healthy, exercise, and reduce stress to keep your blood pressure as low as possible.
Breaking news! This just in. The average number of thoughts a person has each day is 70,000.
Thank you, Esha, for that bit of breaking news. As I was saying, keep your blood pressure as low as possible.
Breaking news! This may be just in. If a rodent has as many neurons as we did, their brain would weigh 36 kilograms and the rest would weigh 70 tons.
Anyway, Esha, as I was saying, keep your blood pressure as low as...
Actually, I don't have any news. I just wanted to interrupt you.
Anyways, keep it as low as possible. But Esha, you are increasing my blood pressure. High blood sugar also contributes to dementia. Lower your blood sugar by eating healthy and exercising, but if you still have high blood sugar, you might have to talk to your doctor about medication. Having high levels of the bad cholesterol, LDL, and having low levels of the good cholesterol, HDL, contribute to an increased chance of getting dementia as well. To avoid this, exercise, diet, and watch your weight. Another important part of taking care of your brain is watching your emotions. Depressed, anxious, or sleep-deprived people tend to score lower on cognitive ability tests. Getting enough sleep and making sure you have good mental health are good aims to keep your brain healthy. Many people don't think about this, but head injuries at early ages make it much more likely for you to have cognitive decline in old age. Concussions make it 10 times as likely. Wear a helmet and watch your head. Finally, now this may be hard to believe, but studies have proven that having strong social ties leads to lower blood pressure and longer lives. So make friends, kids. They might give you a longer life. Literally. That's all for today, folks. Thank you for watching Neuro News. And we'll see you again tomorrow at 8:35 in the morning.
Neuro News. Now you're on to something.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching.
This is our bibliography.
The Credible Hulk always cites his sources.